Hello everybody, welcome to today's stream. Today we're doing a real-world WestJet ops, and we're flying a medium-sized aircraft. We're not doing any heavy flying today. I think later in the week we might do some videos or streams going into next week as well of going to be heavies. But today I decided, you know what, let me download the LevelUp 737, and today we're going to be flying the LevelUp 737 as WestJet 737-700, WestJet Airlines, real-world ops from Calgary to Yellowknife. We should be expecting some snow and interesting weather in Yellowknife, but shouldn't be that bad. Right now, we're going to get everything ready in the aircraft because we used to turn the APU on, and then we're all good from there. So I'll tune in our VAT sim. I decided to mute it for the intro. But right now we're going to get everything ready. We got our clearance. We're ready to push and start. We just have to get our APU on, which we'll do right now. Good. 5 seconds, throw that down. Everything else looks good there. Throw our beacon light on. Low oil pressure, that's good. Wait for that to start up. Once it starts up and everything, then this will be active and we can turn on the APU gen and gen bus eventually after engine start. Otherwise, everything's looking good. Everything is looking good. Our system, this is where we do our flight controls. Don't know what that is. Only these two are the options I get. APU starting up. Nice. And we'll get everything ready to go. Hope you guys enjoyed last stream. Yesterday's stream, that was a pretty fun flight with the 777. Today, we're doing a smaller aircraft. I've always wanted to fly the 737. There was the Zibo 737. But the only downside about the 737 Zibo is that the graphics on the exterior are not the best. The interior is okay, but the interior on this one's a little bit more re-enhanced in my opinion. So, but we get pushback right away. We don't need to request pushback. Clearance and everything's ready to go. 17 right for departure, not a long taxi for it too. Oh, there we go. APU gen available. Okay, ground power off. APU gen is on. Anti-light is on. Let's go over to ground services. Remove the GPU. Remove the chocks. All clear there. All clear there. All doors here closed and there closed. This is a very interesting aircraft. Very upgraded system on here, which I like. And then our fuel, I think we have 25,000 if I'm not mistaken. If we go to the initial reference, yeah, 25,000 of fuel there. And then we'll just go back to our index and take off performance. We're going to get off in the air really quickly. Now, be prepared. I haven't flown this aircraft yet. I just did the startup and FMC set, and that was it. So this is my first time actually flying the aircraft properly. I did have some problems with my rudder pedals earlier. Like, for some reason, out of nowhere, my rudder pedals completely just device uninstalled problems, everything, and they didn't want to work, and I was so close to canceling the stream today. But I ended up figuring out stuff. I had to download a software that's for Windows 10, but I downloaded for Windows 11, which automatically downloads the drivers for the rudder pedals, and then everything worked after that. But it was like after an hour and a half of figuring it out. So that's all sorted. Everything should be okay, because now if you look, the rudder pedals move, which is, thank God they're moving. Very happy about that, so I can do a stream today. Now, ground power's gone. Everything, ground services are removed, so we're good there. Doors are closed and locked, so we're looking good there. Go on the outside views to see everything. Yep, looking good. We're going to call up our pushback. Replan pushback. Yeah, we'll go there because we're going to have to go to the right. We'll push back a little bit more about there. Because then we're going to have to go to the right here and taxi that direction anyways.
All right, Captain. Got the directions.
Yeah.
Let me know through the menu
We'll get
when you're
everything
ready.
started up here now. Better pushback. Start pushback.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Now, the winds in Yellowknife are 10 knot tailwind. That's the runway I want to land. I want to land runway 34, but we have a 10 knot tailwind. So the downside about that is because of the tailwind, I might end up switching the runway, and if we do, then it can't be ILS, I'm pretty sure. If I go to the arrival procedures, yeah, the other runway is an RNAV. So hopefully it'll get better, but we'll see. We got some center, so we're gonna have ATC all the way. That's awesome. I was not expecting that we're actually gonna have ATC all the way to Yellowknife and in Yellowknife. So I'm really happy about that. And tower still online, and then we'll contact center for departure.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
And then we're gonna be taxiing probably apron 1, Hotel Charlie, or Charlie, hold short, 17 right. One of the two directions, but we'll see. So if I look at the airport diagram at Calgary here, yeah, it's apron 1, Charlie Hotel, so it's your standard setup there. But I never really look at the airport diagram. I just zoom in on the airport on the map because it shows all the parking spots and everything. Anyways, APU is on. Ground power is off. That's set. Everything up top here looks good. We'll turn our packs off once we start pushback.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go.
Nose connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Parking brake.
Here comes the pushback.
Release, and we're going to be pushing back just over there, I think, right there. Alright. Up top, packs off. Everything's looking good up top. Okay. Number 2, engine 2, ground. Wait for 12%, basically, and then we'll start up the engine. Engine 2 start. Don't know what the pushback is doing right now, but whatever. It's going to get us to our spot. That's all that matters. And our trim will set. It's going to be 6 exactly, so... Yeah, because that's 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's like that. Okay, so yeah, right there is where we're going to have to bring that notch to when we do our flight control test. Okay, engine number 1 to ground. Wait for that 12% and then boot that engine up too. And engine 2 start. I mean engine 1, sorry, not engine 2. I already did that one. Okay, so this is the first time, like I said, flying the 737NX Plane 12. I never really fly a 737. It's always heavy aircrafts that I'm always flying, but why don't we try something different today? Alright, we should be stopping right here because our taxi line's to our left here. Clouds are coming in, so it looks like a storm's coming in, so we want to get out of here because north...
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Looking south here, it looks like a storm's rolling in, which is not nice, but looking north, there's no storm. So that's nice. So we're pretty much going to be taking off into the storm, but then climbing out. Thank God we'll be departing, though, just before the storm actually comes in here. It's probably like a snowstorm that's approaching. Pretty low, the storm over there. Damn, okay.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
135, we're going to put that in our backup here, so then we have that set. Uh, 025. There we go. So then when we get in the air, we just have to hit this, and we're on center then, 135025. Okay, pushback's done. We'll go 125. Go systems check. Left aileron. Right aileron. Pitch down. Elevator up and down. Left rudder and right rudder. So we're all clear there. So we can keep that now. All good there. Flaps 5. And turn the gens on. And the APU can go off too. Same as APU bleed. Turn our packs back on. And we're looking good. All right. And we need our speed brake. RTO. Calgary Tower, WestJet 221, ready for taxi, runway 17 right. Juliet Tango, Juliet, Hotel, nope, Charlie, and hold, okay. Altimeter is 3006, taxi at discretion of apron, and taxi via Juliet Tango, Juliet, Charlie, hold 17 right, WestJet 221. Almost forgot my flight number. Yeah, no worries. I was just writing something down and trying to see on my charts here where those taxi points are, but we'll continue taxi. Alright, so everything's set. We got flaps set. We're going to turn to the left here and get on going. Can I turn? Why are the rudders so slow here? Why is it connected to my... Okay, that's interesting. Looks like my yoke is the rudder as well. Okay, that's probably something in the next plane. I'm probably have to fix that after. And the rudder pedals are the actual rudder, not the actual pedals. So we... That's very strange. That's very strange. So my... rudder pedals are actually the rudder tail, but not the actual pedal, like not on the ground. So I'm gonna change that too. Juliet Tango, go down here. I'll probably change it in the sky because it's not a big deal right now. If I turn a taxi light on, let's turn that on before it's too late. Yeah, I gotta change that. So it looks like, yeah, that's how it works. So my rudder pedals are actually controlling the rudder, not the actual nose gear. My yoke is doing that for some reason, so it's gonna be in the settings because problem with my rudder pedals. I'll just deal with that later on. Not a big deal. And we do have a plugin called XP Realistic as well, and the landing rate, fly with Lewis, so you'll see everything that happens. And then we're turning right onto Charlie. And the runway for arrival in Yellowknife is actually 16, so I'm going to change that right now while we're taxiing. 16, yes, and we'll change up the arrival when we get there. Yeah, look at that storm. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be fun. Very, very fun, that storm there. So now I gotta look here. Not this one, next one. We turn right there and then we continue. We'll see if I can butter a 737. Never flown this plane at all in flight sim. In X-Plane 11, well, I mean, X-Plane 12, no. X-Plane 11, yes. So yeah, I'm controlling the wheel with the yoke, but the rudder itself, the vertical stabilizer, I'm using that with the rudder pedals. So if you look at the back view, turn around here. See how it moves? But that's it. It doesn't actually move the wheel that much, unfortunately. Only small corrections can be done within, that's it. Okay. We'll get ready for a takeoff here very shortly. That transmission was blocked for WestJet 221. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17 right, and contact center once airborne, WestJet 221. Thank you, and thank you very much for ATC.
My pleasure. Who is the station that I stepped on? I may have stepped on you, sir. What's Charlie Golf Uniform Bravo Kilo?
Actually, before we go, I should go up top here. Turn all our landing lights on before it's too late.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
There we go. Taxi light off. Everything up top looks good. Alright. Get ready for the climb out here. No takeoff. We're cleared for takeoff, so let's get ready to go. Checked. Rotate. Wow, that plane is heavy. Gear up.
400. 1,000.
Oh, yep. Okay, so everything's looking good here. LNAV, VNAV, autopilot engage, all looking good. They're a little bit turbulent here. Are we following the flight plan? It says we're following the flight plan, but it says we're following it on here. Okay, that's interesting. Flaps 1. And now we're going to tune into our next frequency. LNAV and VNAV are engaged. Everything looks good there. We're following LNAV, but it says it looks like we're off here, but it's always like that sometimes. Edmonton Center, good evening. WestJet 221 passing through 6,700. Direct map picks on course, climb flight level 360, WestJet 221. Map picks. Okay, flaps up, 0 degrees. Everything looks good there. Auto brakes can go off. Gear is up. And we are climbing on out of Calgary here. Look at that. You can barely see anything. Direct map picks on course and fell 360. We have that all set. Our speed is set until we're above 10,000. Flight plan's looking proper now. I don't know if that was a problem with the departure or if that's a problem with the aircraft itself, but it's not a big deal because it's following it. Alright, we'll go up top here. A landing light's off. Runway turnoff's off. And then wing light off. That's good. That's good. Wing light is off. Taxi and runway and landing lights off. We are looking good. Above 10,000 feet, we'll ding the cabin. And we'll continue our climb out here. Okay, so it looks like we're actually following our flight plan now properly. That's nice to see. I thought that was a glitch, but no, it's fine. Our speed's pretty fast, but whatever. It's a small plane, not a lot of fuel, and pretty light. The 737-700. There's also the 737-600. I also could do the 800, 900, and 900ER, which, stay tuned, those will be some flights coming up in the future. Video or live stream. Or both. You never know. Put the throttles in the middle here and let the auto throttle take over there. So we're continuing our climb out here. Looking good on the climb out. A little bit turning, so we're not going to turn that seatbelt sign off until we're up. And I forgot to even set the altimeter. 3006 is what the altimeter is. Same over here, 3006, if I can see it. There we go. And it's not a long flight. We, yeah, look at that. Already our... Is that our... Oh, wow. Yeah, this is our top of descent, so pretty close until our top of descent there, so not far. Not far at all. Okay, standard pressure now. Look at these clouds right there. And the visibility in Yellowknife is VFR conditions, so that's nice. But it's getting pretty busy here with all the stuff happening. But otherwise, no, it's going really well so far. It is going really well. There's no problems that I'm aware of in this aircraft. Only thing I need to do is fix my rudder and stuff before we land. Otherwise, it's going to be a wonky ass landing. And if it's windy, then it's not good. So we're arriving runway 16, which gives us the arrivals. RNAV, we'll just do that. Skip Sibco. Arrival Sibco. So that's the arrival we're doing. So I'll go into my FMC here, because Boeing it's an FMC, Airbus it's McDo. And I have been doing some Boeing flights lately. I will be going back to Airbus, guys, don't worry. I'm going to be flying Boeing for a little longer, because I did a lot of Airbus streams, but we'll go back to Airbus eventually too. RNAV Yankee 16, and it's going to be the Sibco. Execute legs page, next page Sibco, and we're going to put that there. So it's 3503636, and then straight down to 5000, and then continue. So if we go into our plan page, yeah, perfect, and then wrap around and then we land. And it's VFR conditions, that's even better. So that should be all good, and it's no ILS, no nothing. It's all landing from here. But we continue to climb out here with this aircraft. I like the 737. Always wanted to fly it, but I couldn't find a good one. And finally, LevelUp got theirs out, which was nice. So that's where we're flying it today. Now that we're away from that storm, I wanted to see where that storm was. Oh wow, we can't even see it there. Yeah, somewhere over there there's probably some interesting clouds. Damn, it's loud. I don't know if you guys can hear me on stream, but holy. Those engines are loud. Anyways, we'll continue our climb out here. Seatbelt sign can come off, I think, so we'll turn off our seatbelt sign. There we go. And they're free to move about the aircraft. For now, we'll just continue our climb out up to 36,000 feet. Okay, we'll hop back in the flight deck here. Take a look. We're getting closer and closer. Everything's looking good in the cockpit here, though. It is a little bit turbulent, but don't think... Imagine I just pull that right back. No, not good. We're going to hear a lot of clicking because it's the autopilot trim, but I don't think it's turbulent enough to actually turn the seatbelt sign on. But I think we're okay for now, and our top of descent is not super far away. I don't think. Maybe top of climb's coming up. Top of descent is... it's quite a bit. Maybe like 30 minutes or so. 45 minutes. It is an hour and a half flight. Maybe even an hour. But it depends. Right now our winds are giving crosswind, so it's pushing the plane to the right, this way. And those clouds, those are bright when the brightness hits off the cloud. But I'm kind of hoping that we get a tailwind soon and we kind of get pushed.
1,000 to go.
Checked. I'm kind of hoping we get pushed because there is a 10 knot headwind on 1.6, which is a tailwind for us right now if you're facing that direction. So technically we should be changing the winds here, but it might change soon. And we're coming up to our top of climb here, and then I'll explain some stuff about problems with the rudder pedals, because maybe you guys will know yourself if you've had these problems before, because I've experienced so many problems already with some drivers that now that I fix them, I know what I have to do to fix it. We're looking good, so we'll go back to the legs page. And there we go. We're flying right through the clouds here. We might throw the seatbelt sign on for this, just in case. Because I'm not sure what we're walking into here. We're flying into. We're flying right over Edmonton Airport, though. Edmonton Airport's pretty much below us. Thank God I turned the seatbelt sign off. We were kind of bumping around. Oh my goodness, look at the wing flex. A little bit turbulent here, so that's why we did that. So then we don't experience that again. And then shortly we are going to look at changing something in our flight sim controls, because I don't know why our yoke is controlling it, but our rudder pedals aren't. So I need to change it up in the settings of our controls, and I can show you guys that so you'll understand it too. But I just don't know why it's doing that. It should be yaw, I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see what it says in there. But we're going to keep the seatbelt sign on here until we get out of the clouds or the turbulence stops. Yeah, I think our descent's in 1 hour. So I was wrong about 2 hours. It's actually in 1 hour. Or 30 minutes. Our descent is in 1 hour, unless the winds change. But that's what it's looking at right now. And it's still a little bit turbulent here. I don't know if I pause the game if it's going to disconnect me from that sim, but it shouldn't. If it does, I can just reconnect. It's not a big deal. But hopefully you guys are all having a great day, and hopefully you guys enjoy this stream of a new type of aircraft and airline. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a look and see. So if we go flight config, let's see. Both pedals. The yaw. Isn't it roll? I'm really not sure. If I go to the yoke, roll. So if I put this to roll, multiple axis, your controls might not work correctly. Okay, we don't want that to happen. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Let me calibrate it. Maybe that might work better. And then center them again. And now I'm going to go into the actual aircraft settings on the tablet, because I know I did that with the Zebo, and I think there was a thing where... Because I know the level up is pretty much similar to the Zebo. Okay, let's resume. Trying to see... Okay, nope, not on there. Oops. That looks sick. Hold on a sec here. Don't know if this works, but looks pretty cool that it could work. We'll turn that off. I don't want that. Engine start switches. No, no, no. Trying to see if it'll say something about yaw damper gauge. No. Trying to see where it would tell me this. Oh, I can even change the winglets, air stairs. Wow. Eyebrows? What the hell? What the hell does that even mean for this aircraft? Displays? Somewhere in here has to be about the yaw, and I don't know where it would be. Let's see, TCAS, nope, nope, nope. Because otherwise it's not going to be a great landing. FMS. Let's see. Could be anywhere in here. No. It would be in controls. I'm gonna... I saw a yaw damper gauge. Would that be it? Nope. That needs to move. I need to figure out how to move that. Unless, is there a switch over here for it? Nope. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Interesting. So nothing I can do there. This is very interesting. Oh my god, we found it. Okay, that should be it. Nose wheel axis is on yaw, which is what my rudder pedals are. So displaying systems, I think I turned that off, right? Yeah, good. Display, we don't need this. General config, I think I looked through here and we already knew it wasn't this, but we've had some things change here. hardware. Nose wheel axis is on yaw. It was on roll, which the yoke is on roll, because if we go flight config, controls, yeah, that's why. And we go to here, it's on roll, that's why. So now it's set to there, so it should be good. I'm really hoping. We'll see when we land, if we go off the runway or if we actually are successful. But nose wheel axis is on yaw, which is the rudder pedals, so it should work. That doesn't matter, nothing here matters. Cat. Seeing. Yeah, it looks good there. Realism, I don't need that. Probably speed the process up to that. Visual effects. I forgot to look through all these settings, but that's fine. But we fixed the rudder. I'm pretty sure that's how I did in the Zebo mod. Pretty sure in the Zebo mod in 737 and X-Plane 11, I did the same thing here. Because I know this is an upgrade version of the tablet. So now that the nose wheel axis is on yaw, it should be set. Nose wheel axis on yaw, which means the rudder pedals should now control this when we're on the ground, I hope. In the air, it's not going to control it, because as you can tell. So, we'll see though. Hopefully it does do something. But otherwise, everything else is looking good. So now we just have to continue our flight here, and that will be it. Everything's looking good on the screens. Everything here is good. LNAV, VNAV. I think we can turn the seatbelt sign off. It's pretty calm flight now, so we'll turn that off. So seatbelt sign off, which now... Yeah, that doesn't exist. Turbulence warning. I don't think those work. That's fine. Not a big deal. Wow, we can actually control the takeoff landing. Cruise. White bright light there, and we're on cruise lights right now. I did not know I can change the lighting in here. Wow, I'm learning a lot from this now. So now the lighting has been changed to cruise. So that's set. There was one more thing. Landing performance we can do here. It's runway 16. Let's see. What's the conditions? Light snow. I'm going to say it's going to be wet. Wind is, for the airport, 150. Oh, knots. 10. Air. Okay, interesting. Nope, we don't want minus. 0 KTS, yeah. If we do a flaps 40 landing, what does that give us? 136. Okay, flaps 40. Auto, off. I don't know what that is. Brakes, all. Probably auto brakes 3. Auto brakes 3 should be good. Yeah, auto brakes 3. Both. And then our landing weight, which we'll type in when we're getting close, and then VREF added. Okay. Wind in knots, but it's not wanting us to do the... Do I do a 150/10? That's why. Okay, there we go. Our landing performance has now been all sorted, so if I go back to landing performance, it should all be there. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, this is a upgraded version tablet of the Zebo 737, just the level up version of it, which I like this. It is more better in graphics, and the fuselage and everything in the aircraft is more nicer, but that's about it. Everything else is pretty much the same. But yeah. And seatbelt sign is off for now. Everything else is looking good. I'm going to step away for a sec, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, now we'll take a look. So I'll explain some stuff about the rudder pedals. So basically, last night I was getting some things prepared for the stream and everything, and I turned off my PC. Steam's always bugging out because it runs in the background, but it's fine. I figured out how to quit it. And then there was my rudder pedals. One of the drivers decided just to give up, and I had to figure it out. But last night it showed the driver, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just something random. I don't know what it is. It didn't tell me what the driver was. So I just turned off the PC, went to sleep, woke up the next day, went to school, university, come back, and I'm testing out the aircraft, this aircraft, to see if I can fly it or not. And my rudder pedals aren't working, so I'm wondering what the hell's going on. So I do some digging and finding I'm trying this, I'm trying that. Nothing seemed to work. And then I found the manual, and they said there's a software. So I'm trying to find the software for Windows 11. It doesn't exist. So I went to Windows 10, not on my actual computer. I found on the Logitech drivers download page, I went to Windows 10 and just downloaded the most recent Windows 10 software for the Logitech flight rudder pedals and installed it. Uninstalled the old drivers before, though. I uninstalled the old drivers before, so then it was all completely removed, and then I installed these new drivers, which were old still, but they were the Windows 10 driver, and they work on Windows 11. I'm having no problems with these drivers on Windows 11, and everything's working fine. So I just had to go back to Windows 10 drivers for my flight rudder pedals, because right now my PC, it's Windows 11. I got Windows 11 home on my PC, and like I said before, it's a full-on custom build. So with that, is now that I have a custom build PC, there's a lot of things I have to update and check and everything. So that was one of the things that all of a sudden happened. So I was figuring that out, and I finally figured out I just had to go onto the, like I said, Logitech website, download software, and download the drivers for the flight rudder pedals, but the Windows 10 version, and it works fine on my Windows 11 copy here. So that's all good to go. I even updated my BIOS, because my BIOS, what was it? My BIOS was like, I don't know. It was from November or August, whatever the month, year, day is read. It was very strange how it was set up. And I was taking a look, and I was like, okay, let me go get this. First of all, the thumb drive I bought never worked. But I had some spare thumb drives that were already formatted as FAT32, and FAT32 is what type of thumb drive you have to format it as for it to actually even run BIOS software, like the updates. So I got that, plugged it in, down the BIOS, ran it, and I was worried that my computer was black screen for the whole time. Like, it was black screening like 5 times for quite some time, and it was kind of like making me nervous, saying, oh, is my computer done for or something? No, it was just part of the update. And then everything ran, and I got the new BIOS. So right now I got the newest BIOS software, which is nice. So my PC's up to date with the new BIOS software, which is good because everything's running fine now. My old PC was very slow old specs. It was like 3-4 year old specs. My new PC is very powerful. It's crazy how powerful this PC is. I don't even hear the fans because I have more fans in it. But also the graphics, the FPS, everything is max, and I'm getting perfect FPS from it. So my new PC, the PC I'm using right now for streaming, because it's streaming and playing Flight Sim at the same time. This PC is a flippin' beast. This PC is a literal beast at doing Flight Sim at max graphics and streaming at the same time because of its motherboard, processor, SSD, and the graphics card and everything. So I really like it. It's a massive jump and upgrade compared to my last PC. Massive jump and upgrade compared to the last PC for this one. But, no, yeah, it's awesome. My new PC is with the Corsair case, so with that is like way better airflow in it. Very quiet. Like right now I barely can hear it. Like I can hear the fans, but it's normal speed. Yeah, sounds perfectly normal. But first on my old case, it was, what was it? It was like max graphics sometimes here and there, and my PC fans were freaking loud on my old PC. So I still have my specs. I don't have a graphics card for it, unfortunately, because I took the 4070 Super out of my old one and put in my new PC. If you guys take a look at the description, link in the description, not link in the description, sorry about that. In the description, at the very bottom of the description, it has my PC specs of what I'm currently running, and everything, and it runs really well. And, no, yeah, everything's running really well. My new PC and all the new specs and everything are very, very powerful, which I like. But my old PC, I still have all the old specs. So I'm kind of thinking of rebuilding my old PC as just a spare PC, maybe use it as a streaming PC because it can do that really well. And what I mean by that is my new PC is the PC that has the flight sim and everything, all that type of stuff. We're going to turn the seatbelt sign on right now because it's a little bit turbulent. My new PC will have the flight sim and all the software and everything, the actual game that we're going to be streaming. And then my old PC specs would be with the OBS Studio software streaming through a capture card of my new PC, if that makes sense. A lot of the big streamers do it, and I've been kind of thinking about doing it as well, but right now, like I said, my new PC with all my new specs and everything, it's such a beefy and powerful PC that I can stream and play my Flight Sim max graphics on this PC, and I got no problem at all, which is nice. So, yeah, but enough of me yapping. Let's get back to the flight here. Seatbelt sign is back on because of some patches of turbulence coming through here. I will turn it off here, hopefully when we're through this cloud here. But for now, just sit back, relax, and we'll enjoy, and I'll be talking in and out of the stream. We probably have like maybe 45 minutes left until arrival, which is nice, and we'll be probably end up contacting center here for our descent when that time comes. But for now, just sit back, relax, and enjoy cruise at flight 360. Alright, so aircraft's looking good. Our center tank of fuel is about to disappear, which is not a big deal. We still have 2 more tanks, left and right tanks of fuel. It is still a little bit turbulent here. I'm going to keep the seatbelt sign on because of this. Everything else is looking good. Our landing performance and everything has been set up, so we've got initial reference approach and everything there is good. And then our landing performance here has also been set, ready to go. So everything's looking good. Our alternate desks we don't even have. That's not a big deal. Like I said, it's VFR conditions. If we're looking at Yellowknife here, weather is 15 statute miles, light snow, I'm pretty sure I saw. So there might be some snow there, but it is minus 12. And one thing I totally forgot is our anti-ices. There we go. Anti-ice on. So then we don't ice up the wings and engine. But looking on Navigraph here, it is minus 12 there with light snow conditions and a 15 statute mile with broken clouds. Ceiling is 24,000, so some clouds at 13, but nothing else below that, which is nice. So it's going to be a nice visual approach into Yellowknife, which is looking good. We'll go back to our legs page here and continue with our cruise here on our way to Yellowknife. One thing I was going to mention to you guys is, yes, I'll be doing streaming still on Flight Sim. I do want to do... Oh, ATC. Okay, not even for us. I do want to continue doing Flight Sim live streams, but I also want to do Flight Sim videos. And because I'm in university and have studies and everything, most likely I'll try and do at least maybe 1 live stream, maybe 2 live streams a week, and then 1 to 2 videos every 2 weeks. Maybe 1 to 2 videos every week to 2 weeks roughly. But I do want to get more Flight Sim videos out there that only show like the beginning, cruise, and then descent. Basically from the beginning all the way up to cruise, and then the rest of the flight's kind of cut off, and then it's descent all the way down. So it's like all the interesting stuff. So you get to see and learn stuff from the flight on the aircraft too. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, probably 1 live stream to 2 live streams a week, and then 1 to 2 videos every 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how busy my schedule is and everything. It is very busy though with ATC in Calgary. Calgary, there's a lot of aircrafts. Edmonton is pretty busy too. Edmonton's really busy. And then we're heading all the way up to Yellowknife, which there's only one other aircraft in Yellowknife right now. So we'll basically just have Edmonton Center control us all the way down into Yellowknife. And if that aircraft's still there, they're there. If they're not, then it's just us. So it'll be a nice approach, no traffic, just ATC on our way down. It's pretty nice. We look here. Top of descent is in about 273 nautical miles. If I read that right. Yep. 272 nautical miles until top of descent. There is no Zulu. That's the one thing I like about Airbus, guys, is in the Airbus aircrafts, it actually tells you the time, like Zulu time, and then you just tell your own minutes. So if it's like 1600 UTC or Zulu, 1600 Zulu, and you're descending at 1610, that's 4 o'clock to 4:10. That's 10 minutes until top of descent. I like how the Airbus does that. Unfortunately, Boeing doesn't have that in this. You just have to wait for it to show up on your screen here, and then you just change your altitude right here, and then VNAV will take control and descend the aircraft for that. I'm really liking the 737. So far, it's going well. I'm hoping when we land, we don't veer off the runway because, like I was saying to everybody earlier, in our controls hardware, nose wheel axis was set to roll, which means the yoke actually controls this. But now I changed it to yaw, so nose wheel axis is now yaw, which means this and the rudder pedals, which are right there, the rudder pedals should be able to control the nose wheel now, and no problems. I had that problem on the Zebo mod, but now I'm hoping that I fixed it, because I think this is the same way I did it for. This is the exact same way. I'm pretty sure I did it for the Zebo. So now I'm kind of hoping that with that is that now that I put nose wheel axis as yaw, it should work perfectly fine. But we'll see when we get on the ground. See how the landing is. Now, since the aircraft's already prepared for its landing, if we go to our landing performance, everything there is set up. We're doing a flaps 40 landing, so flaps 40, 135 knots, so hopefully everything goes well, and hopefully I can land the aircraft and try and butter it. Yesterday we had a good landing. It was, I think, negative 190 feet per minute, so that wasn't that bad. And then the 767, in a video not long ago, we ended up buttering the 767. But the Airbus aircraft, what pisses me off, I can't butter a single Airbus aircraft. If you guys saw from the past videos, it's not been good. So, hoping next week is probably when I'll end up doing some Airbus flights. So stay tuned, probably videos and live streams on the Airbus aircrafts. And like I said, because I want to start flying Airbus again, but I need to be able to fly and land it properly, so I might have to watch some videos on how to land the airplane and have a good pitch for the butter landing or smooth landing. So stay tuned for next week for live streams and videos on me flying some Airbus aircrafts in X-Plane 12, and hopefully I can try and get a very good landing or a butter landing like I do with the 767. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get better landings or very smooth landings with the Airbus aircrafts next week in a video or live stream, because that'd be nice. But in the past, it hasn't been the best like that. I have a lot of ATC here. So comm flight seatbelt sign is going to go off. Since we're now very calm here, seatbelt sign can go off. And we're going to keep the seatbelt sign off until it's probably like pretty progressive or pretty strong. Okay, I thought they said WestJet for me for a sec. But we'll keep the seatbelt sign off until we hit really patchy turbulence. Or really patchy turbulence, yeah. So good news is, looks like we're going to be a bit early. It said 6:30 for the arrival, but when we look here, our top of descent's actually coming up pretty soon. It's not super far away, so just before 6 we started top of descent. Yeah. So it should be before 6:30 that we're on the ground. Everything's looking good. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream and the flight as much as I'm actually enjoying this. First time flying a 737, so that's new. And ATC all the way. This is an event, so it's Northern Light Tuesday, so ATC's on until... I think they're on until 8 p.m. We'll continue cruising here. We'll be in the cockpit view here as we listen to ATC and continue waiting for our top of descent with the aircraft. We need to turn off our center fuel pumps because there's no fuel anymore in them. Because as you see, there's no fuel, it's just our left and right tanks. So we turn off our center pumps and then we just continue until we get to our close to our top of descent. We are being summoned by ATC. Edmonton Center, go ahead. WestJet 221. The RNAV Yankee runway 16 with Sibco transition for WestJet 221. Direct Sibco, WestJet 221. And our top of descent should be coming up soon. Yeah, there's top of descent. A little bit of a way still because now we're changing our waypoint, but top of descent's coming up very shortly. What is that? 80 from 80 clicks, so top of descent's up there. And now we're going direct Sibco. We're going to go down to 5,000. But if we look at the approach, 5,000 and 2,000. So we're going to put it 2,000 so then the aircraft can descend all the way down to that. Doesn't look like there's any snow, but very cold temperatures in Yellowknife. That's what I know. Very light aircraft. Speed brake armed. Hold on. What? Oh, wow. I actually had my speed brake out slightly. One thing I'm really wondering is, do the Zibo mod liveries work with the 737 level up? I always wondered that because they're the same aircraft, same size if it's the 800. But I always wonder that. Does the level up 737-900, no, 800, sorry. Does the level up 737-800 work with the same... Was that for me or was that for someone else? What I was saying is, I really wonder... I wonder if the level up 737-800 is compatible or works with the Zibo 737-800. Because... the level up 737 is a upgraded, more better graphic looking aircraft, an upgraded aircraft of the Zibo mod, but they both have the same, I think, file liveries. So I wonder, or livery file. So I wonder if the level up 737-800, because the Zibo mod's an 800, 737-800. I wonder if the Zibo mod 737-800 and the level up 737-800 both can use each other's liveries. So if I get like Flare Airlines 737-800 from Zibo mod, if I download that livery and put it on the 737-800 Zibo mod, I wonder if it will work. I should try that out one day and see if it actually works. If Zibo-800 737-800 livery would work with a level up 737. I'm very curious about that actually. The reflections are kind of annoying, but that's all right. So yeah, I probably will be doing some more Boeing flight streams and videos going into the weekend. Maybe videos, maybe some streams, one or the other. Maybe one. We'll see how the schedule is for me. Don't have a specific schedule set for myself yet. But stay tuned. We might do some more Boeing videos and live streams. And then probably into... beginning maybe mid next week, we're going to go back to Airbus for a bit and do some Airbus flights with the A319, A321, 330neo, 340, all that. I know we already did the A320neo and the A321. We haven't done A319, and we haven't done A330neo or A340. So most likely, we're probably going to start off with the heavy ones and then go down. So most likely, we're going to start with the Airbus A340 from Tolis, do a video or stream on that aircraft, and then the A330neo, and then the A319. And then depending on how everything is, we might go back to Boeing and do some Boeing ops again with the Boeing 777, because the Boeing 777, I really like that aircraft. So we might do some 777 ops, as well as some Boeing 767 ops, and Boeing 747, the big queen of the skies, the Boeing 747 ops. We're going to have to do some of those soon too. So most likely, we're going to do some Boeing 747. We're going to do some Boeing 747 ops, and then probably some 777, then 767, and then it's probably going to be Airbus after that. But we'll see. It might be videos or live streams or both. Not 100% sure. But I do want to do some Boeing 747 ops. I just have to learn that aircraft again and figure out how to use the aircraft before we do a video or stream with it, so I know what I'm doing. But stay tuned. We're probably going to do some Boeing 747 ops, 777, 767, more 737, maybe a Dash 8 Q400 in there. Oh, reset MCP out. All the way down to 2,000. There you go. But we'll see. I know I want to do some heavy Boeing ops, so 747 and 777, and then probably 767, 73, then Dash 8. With that, though, I also want to, then into next week, I'm probably going to end up doing some Airbus heavy ops, so Airbus A340, A330neo video and live stream. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, I don't have a specific schedule. I just do it whenever I can, whenever I'm available, or free time, I'll do a stream or some videos and stuff like that too. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys do enjoy the content, then consider subscribing and turn that notification bell on so you won't miss a new video or live stream on the channel. We're going to contact Edmonton Center. You're saying they're starting our descent. Edmonton Center, WestJet 221 is now descending the VNAV for the RNAV Yankee runway 16, transition SIBCO, if that's all right, for WestJet 221. Cleared right down to 5,000, WestJet 221. Oop, there we go, 5,000. Set. We are starting our descent, guys. We're a little early. That is definitely a little early here. But we'll make our way on down here. Just going under 32,000. Continuing, and then we'll get, when we're below transition L2, we'll arm the speed brake, throw our auto brakes to level 3 for the landing. I really hope my rudder pedals are set properly, because like I said, this is the third time now. Hardware, nose wheel access is on yaw. Rudder pedals, which are right there, are on yaw. Yoke is on roll, rudder pedals on yaw. So this right here should be set to the rudder pedals, which is yaw. That's why I have nose wheel access. Nose wheel access is on yaw, which is what my rudder pedals are set. So I'm really hoping it is going to work, but we'll see. Okay, it's very turbulent. Seatbelt sign's coming on. There we go. Seatbelt sign is on because of how turbulent it is. Holy, it's going right through the clouds here. Jeez. Let's see what it looks like on the wing view. Look at that wing bouncing around. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. That's crazy. Wait, we're out of the clouds. And we're at 20,000 feet now. Pretty aggressive descent here, but we'll be on the arrival here. 221, did he say? Oh, never mind. Once we're below 10,000, our speed's going down to 240. And then I'm going to take control and bring our speed farther down. Probably to 200 and then continue. Because we're landing at flaps 40 at 130 now. So we're very... Damn, it's not going to be a hard landing at all. Or no, it's going to be a short landing. We're going to land and it's going to be automatic reverse thrust and that's it. And altimeter setting. 2934. We'll change that once we're below. Actually, I should be able to change it here. 29er. Actually, that's probably standard pressure. I might not want to do that. 29er 34. There we go. I don't really care about the first officer side. We'll throw that to that, though. First officer side doesn't matter because we're not even using that. And there we go. 29er34 altimeter set. 29er34 on Navigraph as well. So that's all been set. Alt disagree. That's interesting. Continue our arrival here. Because soon we're landing. Holy shit. Where's all the busyness? And there is a lot of traffic. I'm looking at Navigraph right now, and it looks like Los Angeles and San Fran area. There's a lot of ATC and a lot of traffic there. Soon I will be doing a flight in that area. Oh, as well as... Oh, wow. Looks like the whole East Coast and a bit of the West Coast has all ATC coverage. which is pretty cool. But I will be doing a flight to Los Angeles pretty soon in my X-Plane 12 because X-Plane 12, they in the xplane.org, someone released a new scenery. So I will be using that Los Angeles Airport Payware Scenery for the stream or video when I fly in. So sometime in the future, maybe next week with the Airbus aircraft or something like that, we'll see. I'll do a flight to Los Angeles International Airport and show you guys the new X-Plane 12 Payware Los Angeles Airport airport scenery, which came out quite some time ago. But it's pretty new still. Very good scenery that I've seen. And I'll do a video or a live stream flying to Los Angeles Airport so I can show you guys that new Payware scenery. Okay, let's throw a speed brake in. You can see the speed brake there. Flight D10 and landing lights on. Oh, geez, that was a... Cleared the RNAV Yankee runway 16 Sibco transition, WestJet 221. Here we go. Massive FPS drop there. All on there.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
All good there. Seatbelt sign on. Wing light on. Everything's looking good there. That's position steady ready. Oh, wait. Speed brake armed. And our auto brakes, we want to put level 3. Auto brakes level 3, speed brake armed, and landing lights all on, and everything there. Seatbelt sign all up top looks good. What's my FPS like right now? I'm kind of curious. I don't even have an FPS. Wow, the FPS doesn't show up anymore. It used to show up. Interesting. And I am going to manually take control of speed now to 210. And we manually take control of speed now. So normally when I'm below 10 to 8,000, oh yeah. Normally when I'm below 8,000 or 10 to 8,000 feet, yeah. When I'm below 8,000 feet or even 10,000 feet, basically anytime I'm below 10,000 feet, I normally take control of the autopilot here manually and do the descending and the speed all manual, just because of the part when we get close here, because the runway's right there. $2,000 for the final. We're going 1,200 feet per minute here. We'll throw flaps 1. And speed brake armed again. Perfect. I think we flew over some water there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And the airport's just to our right here. So if I go in this view, it's somewhere down here, the airport. Or maybe a little back there. Okay, bring our speed to 180 now. Speed brake. Flaps 2. We'll reduce our climb here, or descent, because we're kind of off path here. It's not a big deal. Yeah, and then that term decel means you just reduce the speed all the way down. I normally reduce our speed slowly when we're on the downwind, right or left. Checked. Flaps 5 checked. Speed checked. Borrow. That's what I want.
To go.
Checked. What was that alarm? It's probably because we're going too low in flaps and the gear's not down. Yeah, flaps 10, flaps 15 needs, I think, gear down. We're pretty low, but it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Actually, let's hold here. I'll hold. Speed brake arm, brakes 3, that's all set. Oh my goodness, that's some loud volume in the background. Holy. Hey. I need to get clearance for landing because I don't want to wait. Edmonton Center, WestJet 221 is on the approach now for runway 16 at Yellowknife. Clear to land runway 16, WestJet 221. A little bit of cloud cover here, what that didn't tell me about on the Metar here, but that's fine. And then we have a bit of a back taxi. Yeah, quite of a back taxi. Okay, gear down. Don't see the runway at all. What flap notch do we have? Okay, and we want to do flaps 30 at 133. Okay, flaps full. There's the runway. I have control my aircraft. Alright, let's do this. I see the runway there. I lost sight of the runway.
1,000.
Checked. Okay, I see the runway. Very fate. Gears down, 3 green, everything up top look good. Our nav approach is awful on this because you can barely tell. Not a great approach here. I wish we were able to do the ILS. It'd be more nice, but that's all right.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Not the best line, but that's all right. Reverse is green, decel. Yeah, minus 210. That's all right. Great landing still. That's good. Spoilers disarm. Manual braking. Or reverser stowed, I meant to say. Hey, taxi light on. There we go. We made it to Yellowknife 15 minutes before our scheduled arrival. That's nice. We'll start up the APU. Throw that APU bleed on. We have to taxi all the way to the end of the runway and then turn around here. But our rudder's working. So I fixed that problem as I'm moving my rudder right now, and it's actually properly working. We'll go flaps up. Turn our flight directors off. We don't need those on anymore. Welcome to Yellowknife, everybody. That was, I think we came in a little too fast. We're gonna go here and turn around, because we have to taxi back now. You can hear people talking in the cabin. I was not aware of that. I didn't think that was actually part of this, but okay, that's fine. Alright, now we're going to taxi back a little bit so we can get to the gate, and then we'll park. But that was an okay landing. Your average landing. It wasn't a hard landing. It wasn't a butter smooth landing, but it was an okay landing. We came in a little too fast, but otherwise it was an okay landing. That was a okay landing. As it said, great landing in green. If it's in green, it says great landing. That's perfect. And it was negative 210 feet per minute, which is all right. But arrived in Yellowknife here with the LevelUp 737. Actually, so far it's gone pretty well. First time on this, flying this airplane. And stay tuned because we will be doing more flights, videos, and live streams with 737 aircraft, the LevelUp 737, because the graphics are way nicer in this aircraft than the Zebo mod. But I still want to take a look at and see if the Zebo mod liveries work on the LevelUp. I'm going to try that out and see if it works, because I want to do some Flare airline ops. It'd be nice to do some Flare airline ops. So I might have to take a look at trying to use the Zebo mod liveries on the LevelUp 737, because it might work, it might not. But it depends on which aircraft variant I'm wanting to use of the LevelUp with that livery, because it's only the 800 that it would work with that. So yeah. I know I can do some cargo ops with the LevelUp 737. The 737-800, I can do Prime Air, Amazon Prime Air ops. Like the 767, the 767-300 freighter also can do Prime Air, as well as the 737-800. So probably do some cargo ops with the 737 too. Yep, because our flight plan's done. Whoa, that massive frame drop there was crazy. Okay, we'll be turning right up here. Taxi lights on. APU is running. APU gen is on. That's good there. And let's continue our taxi here to the parking gate. I thought there was going to be snow here, but it looks like it disappeared, or the weather's just not updating. Air Dolomiti. That doesn't exist here. Air Dolomiti is a Italian low budget cost airline, and I'm guessing X-Plane decided to put on all their liveries as a, like, it's probably just random generated, and for some reason Air Dolomiti is now in Yellowknife, Canada, which is funny. Alright, let's just clean up the airplane quickly. So landing lights off, that's off, taxi light on. APU is running, that's all off. This can go to steady. And that can go off. And we're good. And continue our taxi here. I don't know why it's doing that frame drop, but that's not a big deal. Now we're going to be parking, there's no gates, there's no jet bridges here. That's interesting. I think X-Plane 11 had that. I'm pretty sure in X-Plane 11, I'm pretty sure I had jet bridges, default scenery, but it's not a big deal because we have stairs built into this aircraft that can come out. And we're going to park at gate 3 here. I think we might want to take a look at the replay. I kind of want to take a look at the replay on this landing, and I'll leave you guys with that for today's stream. Right through that vehicle. That's awesome. What is this guy doing? He's right... Okay. You guys didn't see that? Perfect. Okay, parking brake set. APU gen is on. We'll just double check. All good up there. Taxi light off. And engine 1 and 2. Turn them off. And our anti-light collision can go off. Keep that on. Everything else is looking good. We'll get the ground involved here. So chocks and the GPU. We'll open up our left front door and extend the stairs. And... oh, wrong button. Go over to ground, and APU can be turned off because we're on ground. Ground power. So we're all set there. And seatbelt sign off. There we go. We'll disconnect from VATSIM here because we're at the gate here and that's all good. And now we will take a look at the replay here shortly. But there you go. Just like that. All done. I wonder if the stairs are going to show up on replay. I'm not sure. Let's see. Alt-R. It will show up on replay. Okay, let's just quickly... oh yeah, the engine's gonna... it's not a big deal here. Let's just quickly go ground services. Take those stairs in. So then we don't have to see that on the replay. And then we'll close the door and then we'll take a look at the replay and see how good this landing was. First time in the 737-700 as WestJet here. That's closing up. We can now close the door. And then we'll take a look at the replay. Okay. Let's go this view. And then we'll go here, Alt R. And bring this back slightly. Too far now. Here we go. This is good. We'll just speed this up quickly. And we'll take a look at this landing. How good was this landing? Firm. I'll say that. It's a firm landing. I could have pulled up a slight little bit more and it would be okay. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video from... That's going to do it for this flight sim stream, guys. I said video. That's going to do it for this stream, guys. From... Oh, did the game crash? Nope. Oh, wait. It's freezing a little bit. That's going to do it for this flight sim stream from Calgary to Yellowknife. I'm going to leave you guys with the replay of the landing here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did during the flight. Stay tuned. I will be doing some more flight sim videos and streams on the aircrafts again. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoy the content, then consider subscribing and turn that notification bell on so you won't miss a new video. And like always, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace!